Hello my darlings, are you ready for a nice spine workout with belly dance? So we'll warm up first of all. Here we go, tuck the chin and rolling down the vertebrae one at a time. Nice and slow, keeping it tucked. You can have knees slightly soft if you like, just have a nice dangle. If it feels nice, have a swishy sway about. And unlike me who's staring at the screen, try not to look at the screen, just keep your chin tucked and even close your eyes. Just sway about. Hold on to the elbows if you like for a nice extra little pull there. Lovely. And then if you're holding elbows, release up, crunch up that belly, chin tucked, all the way up, nice and slowly, restacking those vertebrae one at a time. Roll back the shoulders, raise the head, rearrange the hairdo, and we'll just do a little bit more stretching of the spine, so we need to stretch it this way. Oh, that's lovely. Oh. And let's stretch it the other way. Oh, that's nice. And just reach the arms wide, twist, looking down the back, your back arm, and then twist, and then release the arms and just let them swing and twist. So we're gently ringing the spine, making it all nice and juicy and ready for work. So we're going to begin with doing the lower back. So going to do a belly dancer torso roll. So soft knees, tuck the pelvis, hands on hips, just tilt to one side like a teapot, and then you're going to start to turn your chest towards the floor. Now at this point you really want to keep that belly pulled in, and as you swoop forward your back is completely flat, so you're not hunched, not like this. Use your chest. Push your chest forward like you've got something to show. I'm sure you have. And then swing it back up. Tilt like a teapot, up you come. Belly dancers never, everything is front. You never tilt back and compress the spine. Everything is just front. So we'll do that again, but from the side. So tilt like a teapot. Completely flat back. Pull up that belly. Keep the chest pressing forward to the side, and then you come straight up, but with slightly soft knees like you're ready to sit. Okay, a few more times. Swoop it down, around, and straight back up. Down, around, and straight back up. And then we'll change direction. So remember, keeping that spine as straight as you can. So as you come forward, really push the chest through. Coming up. Rotate. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. Lovely. And give it all a good shake. Right. So, pelvic scoops. Turn to the side. Tuck the pelvis. So you're going to use your abs and your glutes because they cushion all this lovely lower back area. And if you're a normal person, you sometimes have lower back problems. So arms forward just to keep them out of the way. Pelvic tuck, so belly pulled up, glutes tight, and then just squeeze up the pelvis, pulling in those abs, and release. Squeeze them up, release. Squeeze it up, release. Now the important thing on the release is that you don't arch. The tailbone should always point down to the floor. So you've always got a bit of a tuck. It's just you're squeezing it extremely and then it's slightly tucked. Squeezing up, slightly tucked. So you're never quite releasing that tucked. And the lower you sit, the easier it is to maintain that. If you don't trust yourself, then you can put your hands there just to stop yourself tilting it back because you want that nice and downwards. So just squeeze it up, release, squeeze. It's actually quite a good thigh workout, isn't it? Squeeze it up, release, squeeze it up, release, squeeze it up. We'll go on a few more, squeeze it up, and shake those legs out. Good. So we're going to do a little swing through now to do an even more exaggerated one. So have your feet nice and wide apart. I'm doing it from the side just to show you. So come forward as you were when you were doing a little torso scoop, torso roll. And you're going to soften the knees so the back is still straight. Swing that pelvis through, and now you're going to really tuck the pelvis and you're going to squeeze yourself. Keep that crunch and now come up to standing nice and tall. Bend forward with a straight back, slight softness in the knees. Sit, swing those hips forward. At this stage, you do the little tuck that we've just been doing. Keep that tuck and maintain it as you gradually stand up. Bend over, flat back, soft knees, swing that pelvis through, really engage those core muscles, the pelvic floor, squeezing it up, squeeze up, 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 up. And so by the time you come back up, this is all strong and pulled in and tucked, so the lower back is nice and supported. And scoop, crunch it up, bend over, swing that pelvis through, tuck and crunch all the way, use your pelvic floor and come up to standing. Now we'll do the top half, so again I'll stand sideways. We're going to do a torso scoop, so that's working the upper back. So again, belly dancer, tuck, nice stance, lean forward, pin those shoulders back, and then scoop the chest up, scooping it 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 up. Now at this point your hips start to swing forward, so you crunch your abs in as strongly as you can, and then just gently sit with that pelvic tuck. They're always pulled in tight here. You have a really straight spine, so it's a lovely, lovely massage for the back, beautiful for those posture muscles. So here we go again, and pin that chest through. So you're starting with a flat back. Push that chest as strongly as you can, pushing it up, 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 up. Keep pushing it up, 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 up. Let the hips start to come forward. Hold that. At this point, it's all in the belly. Soften those knees as you crunch, 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 crunch. Pull up the pelvic floor. Get that little pelvic tuck so you feel a nice stretch in this lower back. Everything is straight, spine, and as it should be. One more time. Pushing up, pressing up, 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 up. Hold it there. Soften those knees. Get that pelvic tuck and really start crunching everything up and in. And hold it. And shake it out. Well done. Good. So that is your lower undulation. This is your upper undulation. So we're going to continue with the upper back. And we're going to... So when you're doing the upper back, the tendency is, because you're using it so strongly, is to arch out. So to try and counteract that, we're going to sit, what I like to call belly dance posture. Tuck that pelvis. Have I mentioned all this before? Keeping that pelvic floor pulled up. So from there, so use your hands as if you want to really push your hips downwards, and your rib cage, you're going to push up, 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 up. Okay, try not to go up like that. Try and keep the shoulders really pinned back, so it's the rib cage that's working. So it'll only go up as far as it can, so it doesn't matter if you don't go as high as me. So you're just pressing your chest up like you're very proud, but in order not to arch what you're doing, you've got that little pelvic tuck. So it's pushing it up, and then you use your ab muscles to crunch it back in. Pushing it up, crunch those abs. Pushing it up, crunch those abs. Pushing it up, crunch those abs. I move my arms out of the way so you can see. So it's up and really crunch everything in. Pushing up, really crunch it in. Up and crunch, up and crunch, up and crunch. Anything that you do with the spine is basically core. So if you're working on your spine, that means you're working on your abs. If you're working on your abs, you're using your spine. And up, crunch, up, crunch, up, crunch. Shake it all about. And now we're just going to do some little chest slides. So that is, try and keep that anchored. And here we go. Just slightly push your ribcage to one side, slightly to the other. Now check your shoulders. Are they sliding in a smooth line, or are they tilting? Because that is not what you're trying to do. So try and keep your shoulders, if it helps, have your arms in a straight line, and just reach to touch something that side, and then reach to touch something that side. So you're stretching the spine sideways. That's it. And you just reach for something impossible. So you're anchored, you're set in concrete, unfortunately. So you can only reach. Oh, there's a glass of something lovely. Reach. So you're just sliding in a smooth line. And finally, lower back twists. So you can't go wrong with a twist. So except you don't want to twist into the knee. So a belly dancer twist is always with a straight leg. And to help you maintain that, just extend your leg out, keep that leg straight, and then keep twisting it inwards. So you're using the lower back. It feels lovely, actually. You've got arms free. So although it's all good for the waist muscles, everything is so interconnected. If you're working your waist, that means you're working your spine, because as I said, all the core muscles all work together. And twist, change leg, and twist. So keeping that leg straight, so the movement is entirely from your hip bone. You never use your knees, because what all that will do is put strain on the joint, twist it out of alignment. It's not a safe way of doing it. So if you're worried that you might do, you just keep your leg nice and straight and waggle that hip, and then waggle, and then waggle, and then waggle, and shake it all about. Have another long back stretch if you like, darlings, but that is your belly dancer spine workout.